And good afternoon, folks. Warp103 bringing another video. This time here, it's going to be a review of the Caernarvon AX.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly fucking firestorm on you.
Okay, it's time for the tale of the tape. All right, we have the Caernarvon AX, the Caernarvon, the 703, the lowe, the renegade, and the IS-3A. Now, DPM wise, well, it loses out to the regular tank. Okay. Pen wise, it's in the middle when it comes to pen, and not the worst, but not exactly the best either. Damage wise, it's the lowest of all of them, even including the tech tree one, but versus the other premiums, yeah, lowest on the list. Now, rate of fire is the best on the list and everything else, meaning that it fires the fastest it's going to give you, but it doesn't give you exactly the best TPM. So you really lose time, so as you can see right here. But what's really the problem with this tank? Well, there's a couple of problems, but let's go right here. The caliber. Okay, now with this caliber here, you're not overmatching sides, whereas he can overmatch your side. So the Russians can basically overmatch your side anytime. So no side scraping allowed. That's bad. Shell velocity, you would figure the shell velocity is very good, but it's near the bottom of the list for the shell velocity as well. So again, another thing that's not exactly great. Your potential damage, again, is the lowest in the list besides the IS-3A. So even though you have 50 shots, yeah, you're going to burn through them like mad. So this really needs to be up so you can take them speculative shots, because there's no way the lowe or the Caernarvon can basically have the same thing. Okay, let's drop to the aim time. Aim time. Again, same as the base. So pretty much across the board, it's like pretty good compared to the Russians. Of course, no, wait. How did that one get so good? Okay, nope. So, but dispersion, again, at 3.1. Again, best in the class and everything else of that. So elevation, again, almost near the best in the class, not just quite for that. Gun depression, of course, of 10 is always good and everything else of that. Now, this is where this tank to me feels, again, the gun is nice, it aims well and everything else. Most time, right now, it's giving me issues. But this is the thing that really gets me a little bit confused. Okay, now you're supposed to play this thing. Now, some people play as a heavy, I play as a heavy medium. The problem is that you have heavies that are heavier, that have less engine power than you, get there faster than you. I mean, do you see a theme here? Only the lowe and the tech tree one is actually slower than you. All the rest of them are actually faster. So if you need to get to a location and everything else, so that you can get there pretty much faster. Reverse speed, same thing. All of the premium tanks that I've on this list, so the reverse speed is the slowest. So people are like say to me instead that, well, you need to go to the heavy area. Okay, well, if they can basically peek out with their full alpha, shoot you, and then pull back before you can, yeah, you're going to take the worst end of a trade. So you can't really trade with this. So if you go to the heavy area, he can pop out, shoot you, pull back before you can, and again, you get the worst part of that trade. But okay, let's keep on going. Now, your power to rate ratio basically means that it should be, again, your forward speed should be in the 45 range like the Renegade. It's not. Even if you don't say 45, it still should be above the IS-340. But again, because your power to ratio should say, but it's not. So they put this artificially inside of here to nerf the tank, which is bad. Okay, your terrain resistances, it's pretty good. Your terrain or hardest for that is near average and everything else to that. So we're gonna go down to the armor layout and armor health. Okay, hull, again, below average. Online with the tech tree, but if you look at the rest of the holes that you're facing, except for the IS-3A, your hull is below average, at least your frontal hull. Then when you go to side scraping, again, this is not going to cut it for side scraping, whereas all the rest of the tanks, like except for this one, side scrape. Oh, I can side scrape. Yeah, I can kind of side scrape as well because it got some trollish armor. And then if they hit you from the back, from behind, high explosive shell will basically wreck your life. Just like on the text reaching, but all of these are in 68. You know, so again, except for the renegade, and renegade's what it's the same as this one. Turret armor. Okay, the turret armor is supposed to be fabulous until you look at other tanks in the class, and it's not so fabulous. Now it does beat them out, but it beats them out just barely. And again, just barely is not cutting it, and you can't go to the heavy area and use this as the same way as normally heavy would. So that's the reason why I play it the way I do. All right, then the other thing is it's blind. 380 is not good when you have the renegade at 400, the lowe at 400, the tech tree one also at 400 as well. So you're like, okay, well, the shell cost is low. Well, remember, you're firing twice as fast as two of the other tanks. So you're basically 1,300, 1,300 compared to LOS. So your shell cost is not really special when you compare it to the other tanks in the list. All right, so let's look at how the armor is actually laid out. Let's go to the 3D model. All right. Now, again, this is versus itself and everything else. Oops, I thought I already changed this to, no, it's already on live. All right, so as you can see right here, your upper hull, even though it's sloped, your most other tanks can punch through it. So basically, you're looking right here, hull down positions that you can get the most out of your armor. But there are holes where they can punch through and everything else today. If they aim pretty damn well, that they can, you're like surprising, like, oh wait, how did that shot go in? How did I get punished? So again, if you're fighting in the heavy area, you will get punished. But what about the renegade? Okay, again, if the renegade is hauled down, if he's hiding it correctly, turning his turns for that, literally, you can see how much purple that it is compared to the Caernarvon. What about the object 703? The same thing. You can see how much better it is actually hauled down than this tank is in the same circumstance. And again, I put it against each other. Again, now the upper glaciers, you can see that in all these tanks, 230, let's give it a 232. No, sorry, 234. There's some parts of other tanks that's already 245. Some are 270, especially, again, if they are side scraping correctly, they're going to give you maybe this much to see and everything else to that. Yeah. So compared to other tanks and everything else that, you do not want to be, again, people say, no, well, you're supposed to be in the heavy area and slug it out with the heavies. And every time I've tried it when I first got it, and basically I get out traded every time. So you play this near the ridge lines and everything else that, where you can use your gun depression, things like that. Because again, the Russians don't have any gun depression. Areas where you can have a little bit of hill, a little bit, so you can do like this with your armor, so you can get that. Sorry. So you can shoot down at them and everything else. So that is a much better aspect, because then your upper hull gets better, your turret is better, and everything is gravy. Well, that's enough of talking about the tank. Let's see it in actual battle. All right, what are we doing? Defending? Since this is defense, I go to the same place I always go to when I defend. And if you're smart, you would go here too. Now, I'm not trying to say other players are not smart. I'm just saying this is a better place for you to be since the defense is on this side. Really? That's not gonna get me faster, dude. Really? Instead of use your epic speed to scout, no, you want to sit there and play bumper cars. Good luck with that, Chief. Oof, that Leo just took a little bit. Type 59. And I have 28 things. Okay, if you're gonna sit there, shoot. If not, get the F out the way. Now, this is kind of the ideal location. The reason that is because I'm only exposing the upper part of my hull, and I'm also hull down as well, so it makes it gravy. And I'm not spotted. Now, taking this to the city area is not really advisable because there's no place for you to actually be super hull down as compared to this area here, which is odd. Okay, so that means they have no one on the hill up here. They just are depending on the EBR to spot everybody. Okay. I want you to pay close attention to the city area. Now, see, almost all the heavies are over in the city except for one, and you're going to see how they actually get handled being inside of the city instead of playing to the tank's actual shrinks. You're shooting from inside the bush, man. Come on, learn bush mechanics. Now, this is not one of those broken bushes that you can't be in the right area. No, this bush actually works pretty darn well if you actually use it correctly. He didn't. He was way inside of the bush, and basically he got destroyed. Freaking EBR is. Uh-oh, that's not good. Now, I know I'm spotted, but I have an opportunity to do some damage right here, but I also remember that it's an auto on that side. So if I don't play this correctly, man, I don't, because I should have pulled back further, and basically I got destroyed by 3 shots. Oh, the IS-6 had shots on me. Oh, okay. For being dumb and basically not pulling back far enough to still be able to get those shots off. Well, I lost most of my hit points because I was dumb. Oh, no, I wasn't being dumb. It was lag. I thought I had pulled back, but I was like, maybe I didn't. Well, no, you did, but you're just not moving. Come on, lag. Oh, my God. Right here. Okay, thank you. Oh, light tank, light tank, light tank. And oof, okay, light tank dead. Haha! All right, so now we can work this side better because we can actually use this bush over here. No, let's put back on regular ammo. Let's come all the way around. Come on, move on through, Jack. Come on, move on through, Jack. Oh, now you got to come through there. Hit that low. Ooh, this dude. No. Uh-oh. Not good. Well, we just got a hole right here. Gotta get in the right position, and then from there, as soon as he comes out, I'm gonna blast him. Hopefully I don't bounce. Or miss. Now you're gonna see the problem. Since the alpha is so low, literally, if I had a higher alpha, that guy would have been dead. Again, I have side shots, so if he was dead, this outcome of this game literally would have been different. But again, since my alpha is so low, you run into this situation. Come on, no lag, no lag, no lag. Got to stop further people from coming in. Actually, let's move this side further away from that dude. Oh! Now these guys actually know my alpha is low, so low that it cannot kill him. It takes multiple shots to kill him. So they can just run through the middle, even though I'm shooting them, and basically survive situations that if I had a higher alpha, they literally would have been dead. I mean, just these shots alone cost us a team. If I could have killed that low sooner, it would have been a whole lot. Ah, damn it. My opportunity. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay right here, stay right here. Come on, we only got 3 guys left. Oh, lag. Come on. All right, good. Damn it. Only 2 of us left. So again, even though I have a great rate of fire, again, without the lacking the alpha, lacking that punch to make them afraid to come out to the open, they're like, well, if I take and shot at 2 and I can get to the next building, I'm fine. And we're really low health. Shit. Okay, low to go. And now you're going to see the other problem, the lack of view range. Again, 20 more meters of view range. Literally, I would have been able to see them guys, even if they come close to the cap. I literally should be able to see them, but I can't. So I'm basically stuck with using somebody else's view range. And once he died, then right there, it was game over. Not good. And this is the last problem right here. Again, lack of vision. So, and my speed, as you can see, even going downhill is limited. As soon as I hit the regular section, my speed just drops off. Oh, god damn it. And 3 of them on it. That extra 20 meters of view range. To go straight in. Not just hard, unwinnable, because again, they was in the area that from where I was at other tanks with the Renegade, I would have been able to spot them. No, not enough time. Oh, god damn it. Just not enough time. If that guy would have lived and slide that, it would have been fine. That's all we needed him to live and slide that so he spots and I can hit. He died and that was the end of that. Again, you can hear the frustration in my voice because this was a winnable battle. All I needed was a little bit more view range and a little bit more speed. Well, that sucked. Hey man, how are you doing today? So this tank can hit what it's aiming at. It can do a lot of things well. It can work a ridge line. It just needs a little bit of help. Sorry, sometimes the game sessions, yeah, but right now it's like 1-on-1, almost 3K. It's just like oh, sigh. That's all you can do. The 500 goal is going to be giving out this Sunday, so please watch that Monday video. And today, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please hit the like, subscribe, and it really helps channel out.